Hey guys, Aiden here, and today I'll be talking about the Phenomec VR Smartview 3 months later. So I've had the VR Smartview for a little over 3.5 months now, and a couple of things have changed since I first used it. In case you haven't seen the first video, check it out here. One of the things I hit on it in the first place for was that it didn't come with a headband, but Phenomec was happy to send me one, and I found it pretty comfortable so far, and it's quite a high quality band, so that's nice to see. The phone I'm using has also changed. Since my OnePlus One got stolen, I've started using the LG G3, which you can see my video on about here, which has a few important changes. One of the differences is the high-res screen at 2560 by 1440. This would be great for VR, except many of the VR apps don't really run at that high of a resolution, so that's a bit of a shame. The VR marketplace has also changed, with lots of people getting into the phone VR game. Even LG announced they would be sending a free VR headset with the G3 in certain regions. This is quickly becoming an overcrowded market, so the device really needs to stick out to grab attention. However, some things also haven't changed, like the VR Smartview's developer kit status. But before we go too deep into that, I'll give a brief recap of the Smartview and how it's holding up after a couple of months. So the VR Smartview is built mainly of cardboard and plastic with two separating parts. The front plastic section comes with a sticky pad where your phone attaches and foam pads to slide onto the main headset. This then slides onto the main part of the headset, which is made of what seems to be a tough cardboard, which slots together with lenses that slide into place. It has sticky foam strips which attach to provide padding, and a head strap which allows you to use it hands-free. I haven't been particularly careful with the headset, and have travelled with it and used it like I would imagine most people would be using this device. It has held up fairly well so far. Nothing has been broken or been damaged. The foam strips at the front have also came off a little, but nothing that's major. This doesn't affect the experience too dramatically, and the headset still seems fairly sturdy while not quite being a tank. So what has really changed about Phenomec and the Smartview since I last looked at it? I think the main issue is not that much has changed. Phenomec hasn't released any updates to it, and the developer kit is still the only version released. The streaming software is still in the same state as before, non-existent, and the app library is still not massive, although it is increasing slowly. The headband makes the experience better, as now I can have this attached to my head and use a controller with it, but the Smartview can get a little heavy on the head with a phone in it after a while. It also does make the experience better though, which is an improvement. I've found that as time has went on, I haven't found myself using the Smartview that much. However, I can't really blame the VR Smartview for that. I've found VR on phones to be a fun thing to show friends or play around with and demo, but I haven't really sat down and had long sessions with it, or found myself really wanting to. It's a cool tech showpiece, and a fun time passer, and a cool experience, but it hasn't become a daily use device for me. The VR Smartview experience has got much better with the headband, and developers are starting to support these devices more seriously. But right now the VR Smartview isn't bringing anything new to the table. When it released, it only had a couple of competitors, but now not only does it have to deal with the relevance of phone VR headsets in general, but all the competition in the market. So what are you paying for with a product like the VR Smartview? Better build quality than the Google Cardboard, a headband, extra comfort thanks to those cushions, adjustable lens system, and a better looking product. However, it does lack some of the features that even the cheap cardboard has, like NFC, a button for use with apps, and the appealing price point of the Google Cardboard. So the VR Smartview is by no means a bad product, but I feel like it really needs to step up its game to stay relevant in this overcrowded market. I feel like the consumer version needs to bring something really new to the market and distinguish itself from the rivals, whether that be in features, build quality, optics, or all of the above. Right now, for the novelty of VR, which is what this product is, for many people the Google Cardboard kits might make more sense, or a higher end product like the Gear VR or Oculus Rift for enthusiasts. I feel like the VR Smartview is struggling to find its identity, and really needs to make a push in a direction to stay current. So that's my 3-month update on the Smartview, so thanks for watching guys, and check out my other videos while you're here. Also subscribe for more content like this, and hit me up on Twitter if you have any other questions. See you guys in the next one.